Yes, good. Is my chat working? Yes, it is. Hooray. That has been a concern a few times. Alright. I should probably test that before I go live, but whatever. Anyway, good evening everyone. Welcome to Mortality Monday, where I'm playing Broken Sword 5. The Serpent's Curse. Sorry, I have food in my teeth. Yes, Serpent's Curse. Curse in this case being a painting, apparently. So, when we left off, yes, possibly. I feel like there might be one more stream after this one. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see indeed. Yeah, so when we left off, we were messing around. We were trying to fix this, the cable car, because we had discovered that the Hendersons, our good friends, the American tourists from previous Broken Sword games, were stuck in it. And to do that, we freed this fine lady, Cat, from the closet, the cupboard, the supply closet, which she was hiding in because there were bad men with guns running around. So, let's see if I can get maybe a refresher on what I needed to do here. Good evening, Bee-Dragon. And good evening, Klutz. I know I acknowledged what you said, but
it's Cat, isn't
I
it?
didn't actually say
Yeah,
hello.
Cat D.
Catty. And you run the station?
No, this is just a summer job.
So what do you do when you aren't locked in cupboards?
I'm a designer.
Oh, I knew a designer once. She,
George, we're in a bit of a hurry here.
of course. I was just curious about Cat.
Yes, I bet.
What, jealous, Nico? Come on.
How come you know about repairing consoles?
I like to know what I'm working with.
Got any ideas how I'm gonna reach those prongs?
Don't you have something useful in your pocket?
Yep, most likely.
I am an adventure game protagonist, after all.
So what's down there?
There's a little chapel called Santa Cova.
Did those guys go down there too?
Nah, I think they settled for closing down the cable cars.
Jerks. Hello, Snow Crane.
How do you know Pearl?
She and Dwayne came through here this morning.
You seem like old friends.
I know. It's almost as if I'd seen her before.
I mean, Pearl and Dwayne have that effect on people. They're very friendly.
She wouldn't be impressed. I didn't think she'd like that. I have half a cookie if you're hungry.
I didn't get to eat my breakfast, but you know, I think I'll pass.
Do you like cockroaches?
No, definitely not.
This is Trevor. He's very cute.
Hi, Trevor.
Please don't let him out.
Yeah, she totally did. Like, don't you have something useful in your pocket? Probably. Little leaning on the fourth wall there.
She wouldn't be impressed. I didn't think she'd like that. You like flowers?
I love him, but I haven't got a vase to keep him in.
I didn't think she'd like that. I didn't think she'd like that. She wouldn't be impressed.
Sorry, my itchy face.
I didn't think she'd like that. I didn't think she'd like that.
I keep having, like, flashbacks of Guybrush Threepwood and Monkey Island 3. I don't think he'd like that.
I didn't think she'd like that. Cat seemed all right, but I decided to keep the painting to myself. Would you like to talk to Pearl again?
No, thank you. Let's just find a way to rescue them.
Yeah. And then let's talk to them in person. God, it better not. Trevor, no! This is Trevor, and if anything happens to him, I will kill everyone in the room and then myself.
I needed to avoid touching anything that could give me a shock.
Okay.
I needed to electrically connect the 2 prongs to hotwire the console.
Yeah, if he sacrifices himself heroically. I bet he will. I bet that'll be like the end of the game. That's gonna be like the last thing I do in the game is like sick Trevor on something. On someone.
It was the only area that was safe for me to touch. Anywhere else would have given me one hell of a shock. The console looked complicated and dangerous. I needed to avoid... I could only safely touch the area right at the front.
Well, Trevor? You wanna...
Trevor could help, but I couldn't just throw him in there.
Oh.
I set him down at the edge where it was safe.
Hey! Trevor! Trevor's going to help! Here, put yarn on him.
That wouldn't make any sense.
Okay, fine. What can I do with Trevor?
Trevor loved that cookie, but I wanted to make him work for his reward.
Oh, the cookie is cockroach treats. Oops. Nope. Cookie. Okay.
Go, Trevor, go!
Oh. Trevor, please. Be safe. Oh, he's so cute. Look at him. He's helping.
There had to be something missing.
Oh, and then he comes back into his little box. Like a good boy. Best pet ever. Yeah, I mean, you can do that, right? Paperclip?
I realized if Trevor could carry the paperclip, then he could hotwire the prongs. But the clip would fall off his back before he got there. They didn't go together.
I need like maybe a piece of tape or something? Let me look around a bit. Wait, Nico. Nico has some gum.
Any ideas on how to reach those prongs in the console?
Oh, if only we had some rubber gloves.
I should have asked Annette for hers.
Well, you can't take everything, George.
Yes, I can. I can try. Anything in the cupboard, maybe?
Nothing of interest in there. Any ideas?
Oh, if Well, you...
No one was manning the counter.
Yes. Mark, listen, I got a big favor to ask. It's very important. How? Broken lance. Broken arrow. Broken club.
So what's down there?
There's a little...
Did those guys...
Nah.
The cogs would no longer turn.
Oh, is that what it is? I just knew that there was like a movie called Broken Arrow. That's cool. I didn't know that was actually a term for that.
Nope. I needed to try something else. That wouldn't have... That... Good boy, Trevor.
Yeah.
That was never going to work.
Yeah, it's funny because like the Broken Swords has a theme of like it plays like nifty music whenever you figure something out, but it's like playing that music now. Like I haven't figured it out yet.
That would be pointless. That was...
Oops. I clicked out my window. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Get out of here. Sorry, one sec. There. Clicking on the wrong thing.
Nope. That... Nope.
I just need like some tape or
That-
something.
That... Nope. That... I realized if Trevor could carry the paperclip, then he could hotwire the prongs. But the clip would fall off his back before he got there.
Yeah, so that's why I'm thinking tie it to him with the yarn, but that it won't let me do that. Well, see, Nico does have some ABC gum, but I can't get it from her. That's what I want. I want to ask her if I can use her ABC gum and stick the paperclip onto Trevor. But I can't ask her about that. Hello, Mr. Gel. What if
What do you think of this, Nico?
I don't know. Do you think it might be useful?
I guess so. Oh, jam. Oh,
Strawberry jam was smeared all over the machinery.
oh. Well, that'll work. Again, getting flashbacks to the cat hair mustache puzzle, where I had to use maple syrup.
Well, I'd done stranger things in my life. The paperclip was now all sticky.
Alrighty then. Sticky paperclip. I've never had black gum. I've seen it around, but I've never actually bought it or tried it. Alright, here we go.
I stuck the paperclip onto Trevor's back. He was now fully equipped.
Oh, Trevor. Puts up with so much. Here we go.
Trevor, go!
He's so cute. Oh, Trevor. Oh, he's okay. Yay!
Poor Trevor looked like he needed therapy, but the console was working.
Oh, I'm so glad he lived. I was totally expecting him to die of that. But nope, he's still with us. Good old Trevor.
The console, it's working.
Cool. I can send you down there if you want. Let me just bring the cable car up here.
Pearl and Dwayne are going to be mighty relieved.
That is such a stupid puzzle.
Oh, they must have been going down in the other cable car.
Come on, Nico. There's no time to lose.
That's an extremely adventure game puzzle.
As we got closer to the face in the rock, I knew for sure that we were on the right track.
Oh my god, yes, he
It
deserves
was definitely the same as the face in the painting,
the whole
but
rest
with
of that
one
cookie.
difference. The symbol of the tabula was missing from the rock formation.
It's a little torn twist.
Well, here we are.
I understood that reference.
But no way to reach the face.
Goddamn rubber ducky puzzle.
Let's have a look around. There must be a way up.
One of these days, I'm going to stream the Longest Journey trilogy because I would love to play the first game again at the very least. Yeah, those are great games. Definitely want to stream those. Yes, that would be great. Oh, I'm Nico now. Okay, cool. But yeah, that rubber ducky puzzle in the first Longest Journey game, definitely up there in the like completely ridiculously convoluted adventure game puzzle Hall of Fame. Yes. Yes, they are. They like to live dangerously, apparently.
There had to be a way to get to that rock face. Have you spotted a route yet?
No, it looks like a pretty treacherous climb.
I'll keep looking. There must be another way.
I mean, just jump from that roof right there. Easy. Easy peasy.
The chapel looked like it had been built into the cliff face itself.
So cool.
The door was locked with a high security padlock.
Oops.
The door was... No way was I going to get through there.
Can I go over here? I cannot, apparently. Okay. That's back the way we came anyway. I don't think we need to go back that way.
George, the chapel looks like it's been built right into the rock.
You're right. We should take a look inside.
I don't know
I
that
wonder,
it's
how old do you think the chapel is?
parody.
I'm guessing the exterior's a couple of 100 years old, but the inside? Who knows? Some parts could be much older.
But maybe like this game, because the series has been ongoing for so long.
You think somehow this chapel might be connected to the face in the rock?
At a guess, I would say so. Hey, look, it's Pearl and Dwayne.
Hey, come on, honey bun. Things ain't that bad.
You just don't understand. Today's been a disaster.
But
The monastery was closed. We got stuck in the cable car. And now this place is a building site.
aw, sweetie pie.
This was supposed to be the spiritual highlight of our trip, Dwayne. But the only spirit I see is that rotten turpentine over there.
Aw, heck.
I believe she was, yes.
Clearly, the Hendersons weren't having a great vacation.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're right. If it is a parody of adventure game tropes, then it's not being stealthy about it. But also, I feel like it's also just being completely straightforward, like not even a parody, it's just being an adventure game. Although I think, as I was saying, but I stopped because I didn't want to talk over dialogue, like as a series goes on, it will naturally get more like self-aware. And Broken Sword, I think, has enough of that, like, of that sense of humor that it's not entirely out of character to kind of poke fun at what it's doing. Like, yeah, no, we know, this is ridiculous.
Wood shavings. This was one building site that needed Mr. Tidy. They smelt exotic.
Exotic wood shavings, huh?
My mother always said cleanliness is next to godliness.
make a little wood shaving bed for Trevor in his little matchbox.
It was an old crank handle.
Indiana Jones by way of insurance lawyer, yeah. Especially in like the third and fourth games,
It was a stone carving showing a kneeling figure.
which were a little more like action oriented, I guess. I can't do anything with the crank handle, but maybe I will have something to do with it later. Let's keep looking around.
Hey, Nico. What should we do next?
Why not find out what the Hendersons are up to?
I guess, if we have to. What's all this? Builder's mug.
An old candelabra hung from the ceiling.
Ooh.
A statue of the Madonna and Child watched over the chapel.
I think the Black Madonna was referenced in Gabriel Knight 2. Again, headcanon, Broken Sword and Gabriel Knight. Shared universe.
A modern plaster altar had been built against the rock. An empty, coffee-stained mug had been left by the altar.
Can I have it? No, I cannot. Also, the Hendersons bear a striking resemblance to the... what are their names? The Smiths, I think, in Gabriel Knight 2. The other obnoxious American tourist couple. Or obnoxiously friendly.
The wall here was made of bare rock. It looked like the chapel had been built right into it.
The fact that that's a hot spot makes me think that it's important. But, again, let's keep looking.
A battered oil drum had been tucked into the scaffolding. It was rickety scaffolding cluttered with tools and supplies. A paint can was hanging from a piece of wood. It looked just like its neighbor.
No. Aw, he's whistling. That's cool that it shows musical notation.
A paint can. It looked... The scaffolding was a little loose. Everything rattled. It made a surprisingly dulcet noise. It was a half-empty bottle of turpentine. Or, as I prefer to think of it, half full.
Always the optimist.
It looked like a huge cheese grater. I had absolutely no idea what possible use it could have.
Oh, I see where this is going. I'm gonna have to recreate the tune he's whistling. That's okay. My prediction is that I'm gonna have to recreate the tune he's whistling as like a spiritual sign to snap Pearl out of her funk.
A fire extinguisher with all these lighted candles seemed like a sensible precaution. It was a spectacularly unremarkable traffic cone. It was a selection of tools.
All right. I'll mess with that a little bit later.
Lots and lots of candles. It was Dwayne Henderson. He was trying to comfort Pearl, who was in quite a state. It was Pearl. She wasn't her usual cheery self.
Aw, Pearl. Traffic cones are
The
people's
view
too.
over the valley was spectacular. Great to see you again, Mr. Henderson.
Great to see you too, George. Great work back there with the cable car.
Is Pearl okay?
I wish. I'm afraid we're having one of those days where everything goes wrong.
Tell me about it.
We'll just sing her some Gilbert and Sullivan. She'll perk right up.
What have you been up to since we last met in Quaramonte?
Well, there was that little sideshow in Rome, but we can't talk about that. You know why, George.
I do? I do.
Why?
Top secret.
Need to know, Nico. Dwayne is, snoozer.
Don't you mean a sleeper?
No way, honey. A snoozer's at least 2 pay grades up from a sleeper. So I hear. Anyway, I don't believe I've had the pleasure, Miss,
Nicole Collar. Call me Nico.
Well, how's about that? So this is the beautiful Nico. No wonder you've been hiding her away from me, Georgie boy.
Gosh, no,
It's lovely to finally meet you too, Mr. Henderson. George has told me so much about you.
Oh, call me Dwayne, my dear. And let me assure you of one thing. Everything you've heard is quite possibly true.
Dwayne was loud, large, and short-sighted, but boy was he a charmer.
If only I was. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, these candles smell amazing.
Is there anything we can do for Pearl?
I sure as hell hope so, George. She's been planning and researching this trip for years, our little pilgrimage. And Santa Cova Chapel here was the cherry on the cake. Not a thing she don't know about this place. Madonna, blah, blah, blah. Chapel built in, yada, yada, yada. She's Santa Cova's very own walking encyclopedia. Well, weeping encyclopedia, I should say.
Yeah, it's never actually confirmed one way or another whether he actually is a spy or he's just, like, messing with us. Or if he just thinks he is.
So what brings you to Santa Cova?
Pearl's idea from the get-go.
Plot twist, Pearl's the spy.
Ever since the unfortunate car accident back home, she's been scouring those pilgrimage brochures. Gotta be full of wonder and life-changing imagery. Got to have penance potential. Got to offer a real spiritual experience.
Well, I'm sure this place will be very spiritual once it's finished.
Oh my god, yeah.
If the chapel is not what she expected, how about the monastery?
Hot dog, no. That place is for tourists, not pilgrims.
Yeah, no, they would be terrible in real life, but yep, I'm totally with you there. As long as they're at a fictional distance, they're just lovable and wonderful and pure.
You said she expected a spiritual experience?
That's what the brochure promised. Pilgrimages, little monk fellas, singing, shafts of light, the whole shebang.
Smells, bells, and heavenly lights.
Yeah, that's what the lady wanted. Oh, excuse me. Pearl needs me.
It helps, I think, that they're like
There, dear.
they're like
Pearl could be a mine of information about the chapel if we could just cheer her up.
they seem to be like genuinely nice people. Like they're not like, like demanding or like racist, at least not, in any like hateful way. They're just like, these, down homey, just like overly friendly people. Hey, belatedly, hello, Macafort. Yeah. Oh, that's right, yeah, smells, bells, and heavenly lights. Okay,
Pearl,
Shh. She doesn't want to be disturbed.
hi, Dwayne.
Hey, George.
Whoa. Now I got the full conversational menu here.
How you holding up?
Me? Oh, I'm fine. Pearl, on the other hand,
How's Pearl doing?
she's pretty upset, George.
Well, maybe she just needs a hug.
Is that the best you got?
Nico, go
the
hug
last
her.
time she was in a mood like this, I tried the old hug routine.
Didn't go well?
I still have the scars, not just the mental ones.
Jeez.
What can you tell me about Santa Cova?
Well, Pearl's the expert, not me. She knows everything there is to know about this chapel.
Did you see the Black Madonna?
Oh, you betcha. She's the little lady we came to see, though Pearl's in too much of a state to even look at her.
Hey, that tune you were whistling earlier, it sounded familiar.
Oh, it's Schubert's Ave Maria. In our courting days, me and Pearl used to hang out with the Campanology Society. It was Pearl's favorite.
Okay. Oh, we are going to introduce her to Trevor.
I thought maybe a squirt of Brett might cheer her up.
Very considerate of you, George, but
Ah.
Pearl prefers a flowery scent.
Okay, well, I got that covered too.
I was sure he didn't want to see it. I didn't think he'd be interested. Dwayne wouldn't be interested.
Aw. What about Pearl?
He probably wouldn't care. I didn't think he'd be interested. Do you think these flowers might cheer Pearl up?
That's a lovely thought, George, but she's allergic.
Dang.
I didn't think Dwayne had anything to add. I was sure he didn't want to see it. Dwayne, know anything about this?
Sorry, George, I don't.
Dwayne wouldn't be interested. I didn't think he'd be interested. I knew he wouldn't be interested. Dwayne wouldn't be interested.
I'm sure he would be.
Good thing we had the radio.
In my line of work, I'm always prepared.
For what?
Well, thieves. I gotta protect my lunchbox somehow, George. Oh, excuse me. Pearl needs me.
Yeah. I mean,
There, dear.
I guess if you want to enjoy flowers but you're allergic to them, then that's a good way to do it. What do we got in the toolbox here? A hammer.
It was a hammer with a long, thin head, usually used with a chisel to carve stone.
Okay.
It was a selection of tools. It produced a dull sound when I rapped my knuckle against it. It produced a dull sound. It produced a dull sound. It was a half-empty bottle of turpentine. The scaffolding was a little loose. Everything rattled. It made a surprisingly dulcet noise. The view over the valley was spectacular.
Wow, there's nothing
The
actually.
view over the
Nothing out there. Yeah, just terrifying coincidence. Now I can pull the crank handle.
I'd lowered the candelabra. I often wondered what these things looked like close up.
probably light him.
I lit the candles on the candelabra.
Oh my god, I just got Ghost Trick flashbacks. There's a specific room in that game with a crank handle that lowers a candelabra, and you have to use it in a very clever way. Don't want to spoil in case you haven't played that game. If you haven't played Ghost Trick, play Ghost Trick. It's really, really good. Okay, so candles are lit. That's something.
Hi, Dwayne.
right?
Hey, George. Oh, there.
Maybe if I do this.
The hammer produced a promising sound.
Oh, cool.
That sounded like an A.
Oh, okay.
What are you up to?
Look, I made a Churchenspiel.
Oh yeah, no, I was just mentioning the candelabra, their chandelier, in the ladies' room, which she, lowers and raises using the crank.
That didn't sound right. Wrong.
I need more paint cans.
B, if I wasn't mistaken. A. A.
Okay.
G.
Is there anything else? No, there's only two paint cans. Only two paint cans.
Well, that was fun.
Okay, let me get a look at his musical notation. See if I can figure out what the actual notes are that I need. Of course, now that
Hi, Dwayne.
now that I need it, he's not whistling anymore.
Hey, George.
What were you whistling again?
No, it's Schubert's Ave Maria.
He wouldn't want to see it. I was sure he didn't want to see it.
Oh. There.
Let's see if I wait, will he do it? I guess not. Oh crap, I need him to do it again. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's G, F sharp. Yeah. Okay, so he starts on G, which is oil drum, I believe.
The hammer produced a promising sound. G.
Okay, so da, 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 da. So G, F, G, B, A, G. Or G, F sharp, rather. Let me write that down so I don't have to keep remembering it. G, F sharp, G. Wait. Yeah, B and then A. Da, 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 da. Right, yeah. B, B, A, G. Ha! My musical knowledge has not completely failed me. I used to know music once upon a time. But I haven't found an F sharp yet. But maybe I can do something.
Well, that was fun. Hey, Nico.
Like, perhaps.
So what did you mean by smells, bells, and heavenly lights?
I'm talking about the authentic church experience.
Oh, I see. Smells, bells, and heavenly lights. Any idea how old the chapel is?
That's what I asked you.
So we basically don't know anything.
That's the long and
yeah,
short
okay.
of it, George.
B-A-G.
I found a statue over there. A black Madonna.
Great! What did you find out about it?
That's all I got.
Absolutely nothing.
Well, it's not a lot to go on.
Poor Pearl.
She's in quite a state. If we're going to find the tabula, her knowledge is key.
So, all our hopes are pinned on an American tourist.
I pin my hopes on an American tourist all the time.
Oh! Shots fired, Nico.
Got any ideas for smells?
Have you found any incense? Church smells don't get much more authentic than incense.
Well, I found wood shavings. Okay, let's see. Maybe if I do this.
I poured the turpentine into the paint can.
Okay, so that should change the sound.
The hammer produced a promising sound. F sharp.
There we go. Okay, so G.
G. F sharp. G.
But I don't have a B. Oh, wait, yes I do. There we go.
B. A. F
Oh,
sharp.
oops, damn it.
Oh, I was so close.
G is the oil drum.
G. F sharp. G. B. A. G.
There.
I had it. It was the tune Dwayne was humming.
Josh, that's Ave Maria. Let me have a go.
Ave Maria. Aw. Wow. Nico. Dang, Nico? Yeah, of course.
Wow. You really nailed that, Nico.
Yep, this mop really is pretty special. Leave this to me.
Beautiful. Nico, you're wonderful and I love you. Oh my god, yeah. Yep, totally understandable. I used to be part of a bell group. And again, yeah, mostly old women. I was definitely the youngest person there. It was fun because like, you know, we all had just like, you know, 2 bells and just like all we had to do was like like we had the sheet music and just know here are the 2 bells that I'm supposed to be playing. Here are the ones. Here's when I'm supposed to be playing it, and so it's all kind of this like group, collaborative thing. Hi. Hi, kitten. Come here. Oop. Phone. Don't do that. Oh. Go, Nico. Hey. Alright. Rub against my desk. What are you doing? Kitty visit? Nope. Alright. Cat has left the room. Teamwork the instrument. Exactly! That's exactly what it was. It was not hard. It's all just kind of a matter of like rehearsing, because all you gotta do is just go bing! You just go. They were hand bells, so you're not really like, you're not even hitting them or anything, you just like shake them. You just go like one good, like shake, and that, makes the clapper hit the side of the bell. It goes bing! And you just have to know, the only, like, the difficulty was just knowing when to play which bell. And then, like, coordinating that with every other person. Because everybody had, like, 2 bells that made up the scale, right? So, oh, have you changed your mind? Come back? Bap? Yes, no? Come on. Come here. If you come on my lap, I can pet you better. I can reach you. If you're on the floor, I can't really reach you. Come here. No? Okay, never mind. Fine, be that way. Just wants to sit there. You sure? What do you want? I'm gonna go hang. Oh, no! All right, fine. I'm not even sure if they were spring loaded, but maybe. Yeah, it was just all in the wrist. Anyway, enough of my attempting to reason with the cat. All right, so let's see.
Hi, Dwayne.
Hey, George.
Decaf Jedi! Thank you for the raid! Welcome, welcome. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, one and all. Welcome, Web.
What were you whistling again?
Hey,
No, it's Schubert's Ave Maria.
Decaf Jedi's been playing the Telltale Batman games, which I have not played, and so I've not been watching his streams of them because I kind of want to play them myself and I don't want spoilers. But yeah, if you don't care about that, then definitely check him out.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, Pearl needs me.
Okay, so we have the bells and we have the heavenly lights. We need the smells.
There, dear.
So I should be able to do something with these wood shavings, right? Maybe candles?
That was almost a great idea. Almost.
Maybe... Ooh! Maybe... Put them in the mug?
I put the shavings in the mug.
Yeah. And then... light them on fire?
I lit the shavings. They smelled not completely unlike sandalwood. The shavings were slowly burning inside the mug.
Okay. So...
The shavings were slowly burning inside the mug.
So that should be everything, right?
Hey, Nico. How come your Ave Maria sounds so much better than mine?
Catholic upbringing.
What should I do about the lights?
I don't know. But the Black Madonna is the most exceptional relic here. Maybe we could highlight her somehow.
Okay. So maybe it's more than just lighting the chandelier. Maybe I gotta do something else with it. Oh, did the mug... The shavings might have burned out. Let's see.
The Black Madonna was clearly the focal point of the chapel. There were some ashes at the bottom of the mug. For a second, I pondered my own mortality. But there's a time and a place, and this wasn't it.
Oh!
There was a recess in the wall with a Latin word carved above it. Puritas, purity. I'd seen that word before somewhere.
Details. Mirror?
That
perhaps?
was never going to happen.
No? Okay. Unorthodox interpretation. Well, I'm gonna need more wood shavings. Let's see. Actually, let me see something. This might be enough. Let's see. Because see, it does throw the light on her when it's down here like this. Okay, well the light's on her either way. Oops.
The carving showed a figure in prayer.
I also wonder if,
I needed a better idea.
no.
Nope, I needed to try something else. I couldn't see anything unusual about it. That wouldn't work. I put the shavings in the mug. I lit the shavings. They smelled not completely unlike sandalwood. The shavings were slowly burning inside the mug.
So, how is this not highlighting her? I don't have a lot of time with those wood shavings.
Nico? I have a great idea for smells. We could spray some bread on Pearl.
Well, that's one way to send her to heaven.
I found a statue.
Great. What?
Okay, so I can't do anything else with the scaffolding. Nico's got that covered.
I
there we
rested the side mirror precariously on the candelabra.
Okay. That's what I have to do. Oh, of course. All right. Good thing it didn't break. I need more strawberry jam.
They didn't go together.
Oh, maybe I have to put it on the candelabra first and then tie it together.
I rested the side mirror precariously on the candelabra. I secured the mirror
There
in
we go.
place with some yarn. That should do the trick.
There we go. Good old Fleur.
Now
Perfect.
that was something. The light from the candelabra spilled over the Black Madonna like waves of spiritual goodness in candle form.
It's called a God Ray, George.
The candlelight was dancing on the Black Madonna. Now that was one heavenly sight.
Okay. Wood shavings go in builder's mug. Again. Third time's
There
the
were some
charm.
ashes at the bottom of the mug. For a second,
I said wood shavings go in
I
builder's
put the
mug.
shavings in the mug. I lit the shavings. The shavings were slow.
Nico, hit it.
Nico? How do you like my lights, Nico?
They look heavenly, George.
How come you're...
Guys,
Okay. So, I need her to play the bells. Well, the things are burning, Nico. Thanks for ruining my idea. Yeah.
I put the shavings in the mug.
Okay, so... Hey, Blacktails. Didn't you say that last time, too?
I lit the shavings. They smelled not completely unlike sandalwood.
Okay, so we have everything, right? Except Nico's not playing when I want her to.
Hi, Dwayne.
Hey, George. She seemed Ave Maria. The way the light falls on the Madonna.
Oh, there we
Maybe
go.
this place isn't so bad after all.
Okay, maybe I have to put the shavings somewhere else.
Oh, excuse me.
The roach puzzle wasn't that bad, although it did require some
There,
pixel
there.
hunting. It was it was very silly. Yeah, Nico uses the mop. I thought of that, but I can't actually do anything with the scaffolding anymore. I can't, it's no longer clickable.
Hi, Dwayne.
Hey, George.
How's Pearl doing?
She seems to be feeling a bit better.
I didn't...
Oh, there.
I mean, why can't I just sprinkle the wood shavings on these candles right here?
Nope. I need...
It's like a timing thing. I have to light them and then run back over there.
I put the shavings in the mug.
No, I did not say that I needed or wanted a hint. I'm still working on it.
I lit the shavings. The shave...
Okay. So, shavings are lit, right?
Hi, Dwayne.
Hey, George.
How's Pearl doing?
She seems to be feeling a bit better. Oh, there.
I need to. How do I keep the shavings lit for longer? Why can't I just like pick up the builder's mug and bring it over to her or something? Yeah, Dwayne and Pearl have been in almost every Broken Sword game. I think the only one they have not been in was 3, and then Dwayne only was in 4. I don't think Pearl was in 4. Yeah. But they were in Broken Sword 1 and 2 and 5. So... Right, exactly. we had that whole conversation. Oh, maybe this is it. Maybe that's my cue. Maybe that's it. I have to wait for Nico to play. Although now I gotta wait again. Okay, so put it in there, and then we'll just stand ready.
I put the shavings in the mug.
I wish I could just go tell her, hey, Nico, would you play Ave Maria? Like, use your words, George. Come on. Poor communication is what the problem is with your relationship. You can't just come out and say what you want. Can we please coordinate our actions a little bit? Because otherwise I'm just going to have to stand here and wait for God knows how long until you decide to do your thing. Nico? Come on. Yeah. I mean, I don't think they've been in, like, an official relationship, like, since... I don't know. Like, I'm not even sure they've ever been in an official relationship, aside from, like, you know, George has made it clear how he feels about her, and she was pretty upset about it. But, I don't know. There's never... I don't know if they've ever actually really made it official between the two of them. Right, yeah. Also, because George keeps using Nico as an inventory item. There we go.
I lit the shavings were...
Okay. That should have been it, right? Maybe?
Hi, Dwayne.
Hey, George.
How's Pearl doing?
She seems to be feeling a bit better.
I don't understand. What am I missing? I've done
Oh,
everything you want, Pearl. What's your problem?
There.
Come over here and look at the thing that I've done for you.
Pearl.
Shh. She doesn't want to be disturbed.
Hi, Dwayne.
Hey, George. Oh. There.
I don't know what you want from me. I've done everything I'm supposed to. Haven't I? Because that was what was established during our conversations with Dwayne and with Nico. Smells, bells, and heavenly lights. And we have the smell. This is the wood shavings, the sandalwood, which is supposed to replicate incense. So I put that in the builder's mug and I light it, and it makes a smell. Bells, which Nico is taking care of, because we established that we can play Ave Maria on the scaffolding over there, and then heavenly lights, which we've done. So.
The Black Madonna was clearly the focal point of the chapel.
So I don't know what I'm missing.
It was a recess in the rock with Puritas carved above it.
Maybe I'm supposed to put something in there?
That wasn't worth trying.
Like what?
That was almost a great idea. Almost.
He did say she prefers floral scents.
I put the flowers in the mug.
Maybe that's it. Maybe that's what I'm missing.
There were flowers sticking out of the mug.
Maybe, okay. Can I...
That would be pointless.
Well...
Hi, Dwayne.
Hey, George.
How's Pearl doing?
She seems to be feeling a bit better.
I
excuse me.
hope not. I don't see how that would make them smell any better, but I mean, I'll
There.
try it.
I didn't want to burn those lovely flowers.
Yeah. Can I... What if I do this?
I mixed the shavings with the flowers.
Maybe that's what
Potpourri.
it is.
Grandma would have been proud.
Okay. Alright. Okay, that's probably what it is.
I lit the scented shavings.
There we go.
A sweet aroma started to fill the room.
That's gotta be it. Okay. Why was sandalwood not enough? That's silly.
Pumpkin? Oh my!
What?
The sound of angels, the lights of heaven, the smell of piety, and
Yeah,
The Madonna, I do believe. Tears. She's crying, Dwayne. The Madonna's crying.
No, she isn't. You're crying. I'm not crying, you're crying.
Little Timmy. Wrong side of the road.
Oh no.
Not my fault. Broken leg. Compensation claim.
I thought it was something like this. I mentioned a car accident.
Forgive me, poor Timmy.
Oh, Pearl, my precious, you're such a sensitive soul.
Well, now that's done. I feel my soul's floating on air. We can get on with our pilgrimage, Dwayne.
She did play. It's just the fact that,
Just
like,
another 1,000 clicks to go.
Pearl was back to her usual cheery self.
she did play, but it didn't have to be, like, timed with everything else like I thought it was. Well, thank God that's over with. Here. Excuse me. Back to shopping.
Hey, Dwayne!
George,
He totally is.
Hello, dear.
So, Pearl, what have you been up to since we last met?
Well, George, I've been on a journey.
Oh, really? Well, what kind of journey?
A spiritual one. A journey along the road to enlightenment.
Wow. And is that what brought you here?
It is. Though Santa Cova is but one step on that road.
What's so special about Santa Cova?
It's an ancient and very holy place. I've spent the last year researching it, and I can truly say there is nothing I do not know about it.
I don't suppose you'd know anything about that rock out there?
No, only that for 1,000 years, people have claimed to see a face in its shapes.
Yes. Standard American travel wear, socks and sandals, Bermuda shorts, Hawaiian shirt, camera on a neck strap. He's got those covered. And then Pearl also has a fanny pack. So yeah, between them, yep. Standard American travel wear, exactly.
Still, keeping busy, Dwayne?
like the man said, George, that old kaleidoscope keeps getting shaken, and the pieces are ever in flux.
What?
Guess it's your job to pick 'em up, huh?
Well, somebody has to do it, compadre.
I enjoyed talking to Dwayne,
What does that mean?
but I was rarely any the wiser afterwards. What can you tell me about the statue?
I read that the Black Madonna has been here since the 9th century. She's called the Virgin of Montserrat. Some say the original was moved to the cathedral. But Dwayne and I know that's just a bluff, don't we, honey?
Oh, yes.
We sure do. This one is the real
The
McCoy.
thickly applied sunscreen.
What can you tell me about Santa Cova?
Well, dear, they call it the Chapel of the Holy Ground.
Also, flip up
It
sunglasses.
was built directly into the mountain itself in 1696.
Hey, Demonomaniac.
It survived the Napoleonic Wars, mudslides, Civil War. But the chapel is still standing today. It's a miracle.
Or a restoration.
What was that, dear?
Yes, a miracle.
Nothing.
Hey, Dwayne, take a sniff of this.
That takes me back to my frat house days.
For fine dining Crocs, yes. If you're really dressing up, you switch out the socks and sandals for some Crocs. If you want to be extra fancy, socks with Crocs.
He wouldn't want to see it. I didn't think he'd be interested. Hey, have a look at this.
Don't you bring that thing anywheres near me, honey.
His name is Trevor.
You gave that a name?
He saved your life, all
He's
right?
a loyal and useful companion.
So is Dwayne, but I don't keep him in a box, George.
Maybe you should.
Well, there was that one time, honey.
Not now, Dwayne.
I please show a little respect to Trevor, who is the reason you're here. Okay?
So, this ball of yarn, what do you think?
I think you're a lucky man to have it, George. Keep it.
Take a look at these papers.
That document has the Vatican seal on it. Ooh, you better keep it safe, honey. I bet there's some people who would love to get their hands on it.
Oh, you have no idea.
Charms for Crocs, really? I could see that being a thing. I don't wear Crocs myself. But yeah, no, I can imagine people liking to gussy them up.
What do you make of this?
Croc butter. Like to polish your Crocs?
It looks like an Ouroboros.
Oh, you recognize it? Let me show you something else. Can you tell me anything about this painting?
Oh gosh.
Oh, nothing, dear. Apart from the obvious Gnostic connotations, of course.
Obvious.
You know, the Dominicans. All those Gnostic saints. Doubting Thomas, Judas, and you see the woman in the red cloak? The infamous Mary Magdalene herself.
A lady in red.
That's enough now, Dwayne. You know my feelings about her.
Pearl knew her Gnostic onions, all right.
Then there's the Ouroboros, of course.
Gnostic
Something
onions.
special about it?
Well, if I remember rightly, there was an Ouroboros right here in this chapel. Back in the 30s and 40s, the chapel was renovated. The workmen uncovered numerous symbols carved in the rock. Amongst them was a fine Ouroboros.
But that's amazing. So, where is it?
Oh, it's not there now.
Yeah, of course. She would just
Oh.
like, oh yeah, duh.
It was considered blasphemous, so they plastered over it. Sweetheart, I think it's time for us to go.
No, I wasn't done.
The road to enlightenment waits for no woman.
Pearl
Tis the pilgrim's lot, George.
It was so nice to see you again. And meet your girlfriend.
We're not.
Take this radio, Nico. Never know when you might need it.
Sweet.
Keep an eye on our boy George here.
Poor little lost lamb.
I'm not...
Don't worry, this little lamb's in safe hands. Bon voyage.
Bye-bye, dears.
Perhaps goat.
See ya.
Boy George.
Nico, don't even start.
Little lamb?
Let's focus on the task in hand, shall we? Okay. This Ouroboros that Pearl mentioned,
You're right. We need to find it.
Plastered over. Well, I'm gonna guess it's probably in this wall of rock here.
it was a wall of rock.
Or possibly something to do with the recess. Smash it with a hammer!
I needed a better idea.
Damn. Yeah. Walkie-talkie with Nico.
Hey, Nico.
It's true. It is what George does.
What do you think of this place?
If I were an estate agent, I'd say,
It's got potential.
right.
Yeah, plaster. So maybe not the rock, but maybe something else.
I found a statue over there. A black Madonna.
Great. What did you find out about it?
That's all I got.
Well, it's not a lot to go on.
You were not listening to a word Pearl said, were you?
Got any ideas?
Let's find the Ouroboros that Pearl mentioned.
What do you think of the incense?
Smells familiar?
Just like church?
Not quite, but it'll do.
Okay. Maybe this recess.
It was a recess in the rock with Puritas carved above it. Nope, I needed to try something else.
I wonder if maybe something else in the toolbox?
It was a selection of tools.
No, guess not. Can't do anything with scaffolding.
The view over the valley was spectacular.
Oh, I can pick up the candles now. Yeah, just put them in your jacket when they're lit. That's a great idea.
It was an ordinary candle in a colored glass.
Oops. Nope, put that back.
I placed a candle in the recess above which Puritas had been carved.
Oh, wait. Pure light. So we want red, blue, and green. Can
I didn't need any more candles.
I do, though. Wait, or maybe,
That wasn't worth trying. The crank handle was... The candlelight was dancing on the Black Madonna. Now that was one heavenly sight. I'd placed a candle into the recess.
oh, maybe I... Oh, okay. I thought it was already lit.
I thought I'd heard a faint click.
Okay. Oh, I only have one match left.
I only had one match left. I had to make it count. Ex igne puritas. Through fire, purity. It was a wall of rock.
Faint click, huh? Where? Let's see anything changed.
I didn't need any more candles.
Wait, what?
The Black Madonna was clearly the focal point of the chapel. A modern plaster altar had been built against the rock.
Plaster. Bet that's probably...
I hoped this was the right thing to do.
Smash that shit. Lovely.
Hey, Nico, I found the Ouroboros.
Clonk.
So what now?
Pearl was right. The plaster had covered an Ouroboros.
Yeah. Headphone cable, please.
I knew it. Another secret passageway.
Beautiful.
Amazing, George. How did you do it?
Just another case of the old Stobart magic, I guess, Nico. It looks a little dark in there.
Are you scared, Josh?
Of course not. Just worried about you tripping, that's all.
She is wearing high heels. Yeah, if only we had, like, 11,000 candles.
Whoa, this is one dark cave.
It's the door that worries me, George.
Well, I'm sure the door will open again if we give it a minute. No need to panic.
About a minute later. Okay, start panicking.
Now we panic.
Help!
I gotta say, Nico, you're pretty calm about this.
Traveling with you, George, I've got used to this kind of thing. If I panicked every time a door shut behind us, probably forever, well...
You're right. What was I thinking? You see if you can get the door open, and I'll go check out the dark, evil-smelling cave.
Good plan, George.
Fumbling around in the dark wasn't going to be fun. But heck, I'd spent a lifetime doing it, so what was new?
Both literally and figuratively. Also, in older adventure games, you walk into the dark and you immediately die. Either you're eaten by a grue, or you fall down some stairs, or something else. Just some unspecified death that magically vanishes as soon as you find a light source. Yeah, George, master of the self-own.
The stone door had sealed us in. No way would we have been able to prise it open.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I thought you might have been making a reference to Broken Sword 1, where we had to do that whole thing with, like, the plaster and, like, making molds out of it or something.
The wall felt like it had something carved into it.
That's true. I do have Trevor. Trevor, you'll save me, right? You'll keep me safe forever. I mean, Trevor's at home in the dark, right? He knows what he's doing.
I didn't want to use my last match until I absolutely needed to.
Squidgy hole. Food source.
I could feel something smooth and spherical with clumps of what felt like fur or hair.
A cat? Unidentified thing. Trevor as a food source will not last
It was a
very
small,
long.
round object made of fabric with a musty smell.
Although I also do have this cookie. Maybe we can eat the yarn, I don't know. Stony thing and stone object.
It felt cold and smooth, with some indentations along the surface.
Trevor, keep me safe forever. And then eat Nico, yes.
It was stone, with a recess in it and, an oily liquid in it. There was some
Oily.
kind of thin twine in the middle of it, too.
Ah. That sounds like a candle.
Hey, Nico, I think I found some light.
Oh.
Whoa.
It must be Ganon. Ramon said he disappeared while searching the mountains for the tabula.
So this is where he ended up. Dead in a cave. Hole in the head dead. Decomposing for decades dead. And on closer inspection, I'd even say blown your own brains out dead.
Ooh.
Okay, George, I get the point.
At least you didn't stick your
What
finger
is
in
this
a
place?
bullet wound or
Who
anything.
knows? But look at the Gnostic symbols.
You're right. The colors, the trees. But who is she?
It looks like the Virgin Mary, but I don't think it is.
What do you mean?
The red robes and that whole off-the-shoulder look? It must be Mary Magdalene, of course. Marquez told me that the Gnostics revered her. This place, it's some kind of Gnostic shrine.
There's got to be something to release that door. Maybe amongst these carvings.
Yeah, that was
But
the fuzzy
if
thing.
it was that obvious, don't you think Ganon would have found it?
Did he? I don't think he did. Maybe I missed something.
The carved figure had once been green. I wondered if it was a representation of Jehovah. A large carving of the Tabula Veritatis symbol. All the other figures in the scene seemed to be supplicating themselves to it.
Looks remarkably like an Ankh.
Blue paint was peeling from the carved figure. I wondered if it was an image of Lucifer. A group of figures looked up towards the tabula. They were all colored red. I'd seen something like it before. The pillar had been carved into the shape of a tree and painted green. I knew it represented the tree of life. The pillar had been sculpted into a tree and then painted blue. I knew it was supposed to be the tree of knowledge. There were ancient scratches on the plinth, as if someone had moved the statue. I'm sure that this is Mary Magdalene.
The red robes. It all makes sense. The Madonna would be wearing blue. So, who's the child?
Well, according to the Gnostic Gospels, when Mary kissed the lips of Jesus, she,
Oh, I see.
Yep,
So the Gnostics think that the suckling child is...
I guess so.
Okay.
The table warranted a closer look. Ganon had certainly been busy before he blew his brains out. I wonder what he'd been up to.
Ah.
Ex luce veritas. Out of light, truth. I'd seen the same words on the fresco at Castel de Sants.
Right.
It was an old water canteen. The contents had long since been drunk. It was an old flashlight. It looked like it died around the same time as Ganon. The circle of iron was set into an ornate frame that covered the oil lamp. Oil in the bowl of the lamp fed a wick, illuminating the room with a warm glow. The shape matched the symbol of the Tabula Veritatis from the painting. This had to be it. Nico,
What?
is this what I think it is? It must be the Tabula Veritatis.
So Genan did find it.
It's so small, so innocent looking. Why would Simeon call it evil? Why so many deaths for this?
And why go to such lengths to keep it hidden?
Unless it is as genuinely dangerous as Simeon claimed.
The question now is, what do we do with it?
It's cool looking. I was not expecting it to be like... to be that shape.
An old black and white photograph. The subject was hard to make out. Someone had written on it.
Yeah. I'm right there with you.
The photograph was of an ancient clay tablet. Ganon had written on it.
Totally looks
Someone,
like
presumably Ganon, had taken the
Camarilla
time to
symbol.
translate the inscription. At a glance, the inscription
Ooh.
seemed to relate to the exploits of someone called the Sun King. The symbol on the tablets looked similar to the ones etched into the face of the Tabula Veritatis.
Ooh. Interesting. Okay. Ooh. Okay, alright. Linguistic brain is churning to life.
If the translation is right, the symbol La-on represents the Sun King. If the rest of the translation is anything to go by, sounds like he was quite the badass in his time. Apparently, the symbol Ib-on-Shi meant 3 kingdoms.
Okay.
Shi translates as Mountain Kingdom.
All right.
Gainan had marked this symbol with the letter B.
So XE means kingdom. Morphology. This is one of my favorite parts of my linguistics classes, actually. Kingdom. And then she, SHI, must mean mountain. So Ib-on is 3, but there might be more to that. Let's keep looking.
If Gainan's translation is correct, the symbol La-ha-shi represents the Sun City region. Gainan had marked this symbol in red with the letter A.
Okay, so kingdom or region looks like. And then La must be sun. Ha would be city. Yeah, because that matches with this here, Ju-ha, young cities.
Du-a-shi apparently means the Two River region.
Okay, so Du-a, but then Ib-on, 3. Okay, let's keep looking. People.
The symbol Ku-is-I was translated as people travel look. Some kind of prehistoric tourists?
Right, and then look here, so I is look. And then I guess on must mean king.
It looks like Ku-u is the symbol for the tabula veritatis in this language.
Okay.
The symbol G-ip-ku meant ending enemy people. I'd guess that means poking people with pointy sticks rather than kissing and making up.
Ending enemy, yes.
If Gainan's translation is correct, the symbol Ka-ip-ha means burning enemy cities.
Okay, so Ip
Whoever this Sun King guy was, he certainly had a point to prove.
is enemy, and then Ha. Yeah, Ha is city. Oh, I already have that. Okay.
Gainan had translated this symbol, Du-u, as 4 victories.
Okay, so I haven't figured out the numbering system yet.
If Gainan's translation is correct, the symbol La-ji-shi represents the Sunset Mountain. Sounds like
Okay.
a theme park ride.
Right, so I have La and She already. G. Okay, so G is ending or set. Okay, interesting. So like an end.
Gainan had translated this glyph, Ah-shu, as Blood River. Doesn't sound like a vacation spot.
Okay.
The symbol Ju-ha was translated as the Young Cities. Gainan had marked this symbol with the letter E.
All right, so Ju must be young.
If Gainan's translation is correct, the symbol Ip-lu-ap means enemy god house. Probably the temple of some rival deity?
Right. We don't have a... Okay, enemy god house. Interesting. All right.
The symbol La-on-I meant the Sun King looked.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm going to say on is king.
Si-ip-ju was translated as the Gardens of Enemy Dead.
Huh. Okay, so... So Ju means both young and dead? Weird.
According to Ganon's translation, this symbol is I Zhu Lu, which means witnessing the start of Godhead.
Okay, so again, Jew, so start. So I guess start versus end. But then why is it both young and dead? Like, young makes sense for start, but... That's weird. So, but Lu is God. Right? Yeah, Lu is God. That's true. That's true. That's a good point. That might be part of it. Okay, so I haven't written all those down, but maybe I'll come back to it later if it becomes necessary. We'll have to figure out what I need it for first.
It had to be Ganon, in which case the body had been there for decades. There was a bullet hole in the side of his head. Just like us, he'd been trapped. He'd chosen suicide. Tucked under Ganon's desiccated arm was an old map. It had writing on it. I prized the map out from under the arm of the corpse. It looked like Ganon had scrawled some kind of last testament onto this map. My friends, I know that you will eventually find me, but by then it will be too late. I have decoded the tabula, and I know our destiny lies in paradise. The key to the power of God is in our hands. I die secure in the knowledge that you will now be able to complete my work.
There it is.
Tell my family that I died doing my duty, that I surrender my life gladly to the cause. In the light of the day, these words will fade, like our souls. But rest assured that when they do, their echoes will guide us to where we will meet once again. I'm not sure, but it looks like crafty old Ganon left a secret message in his testament.
Yeah, see some of these letters are bolded. So A, B, C, D, and then E here. So those probably have something to do with the thing I was just looking at. Wolfram Mining Corporation. What am I? Oh.
I read Ganon's last. My friend, I the key. I tell in the light, but rest assured.
Okay. So.
According to the translation, some guy called the Sun King once had the Tabula Veritatis in his possession. The
Okay,
symbol on the tablets looked similar to the ones etched into the face of the Tabula Veritatis.
A, B, C, D, E. Okay. Okay.
It was an old pistol. I guessed Ganon had used it to blow his brains out. It was a fedora, just like the one in Ganon's trunk back at the Castell. The years hadn't been kind to it. It was a fedora. I picked up the old gun. It was too corroded and rusty to ever be fired again.
Okay. I think that's about everything here. Don't see anything else that looks... likely. Actually...
The ornate lamp warranted a closer look.
Had the feeling...
The medallion fitted snugly into the socket.
Yeah.
Whoa. Would you take a look at that?
The light from the medallion is illuminating this green figure.
This could be our ticket out of here.
If you're right, that explains why Ganon never got out of here. He didn't have the medallion.
Indeed. But I feel like there's something more to this.
I gave the statue a push, and it turned anti-clockwise.
Do it again.
I gave the statue another shove.
He needs a neck beard. He might have had one. Hard to tell, though. Milady. Milady Magdalene.
I guessed that finding the tabula was the easy part. Figuring out its purpose was a different proposition. The tabula was engraved with a number of curious-looking symbols. These symbols looked just like the ones on the photograph of the clay tablet.
Can I jam it
Nope,
into carbon?
I needed
No.
to try something else.
Yeah, it definitely looks suspicious, if nothing else.
Hey. What are you looking for?
I'm not sure yet, but there has to be some way of opening the door.
Laughing boy over there may beg to differ.
But George, he didn't have a woman's eye for details.
Yeah, probably. Is there maybe some other... I can't move this, can I?
The circle of iron was...
What if I put it there? Okay.
They were all colored red. I'd seen something like it before.
Bad signal. Yeah. Too bad we're underground. And have no sky access. Yeah, okay, so it just illuminates either the blue or the green or the red, depending on where you put it, but... Oh, maybe, let's see how that would help. Let's see.
It was a castle of saints, Castel de Saints, in Catalonia.
Magdalene, Judas...
Marquez had circled one of the figures in the tower and identified her as Magdalena. That had to mean Mary Magdalene.
Okay. How does that help me? Okay, yep. Clad in blue. Light of knowledge is blue. Light of life is green. Intertwine with the light of man to become pure. Tree of life is on the left. Tree of knowledge is on the right.
I gave the statue another shove. large carving of the Tabula Veritatis symbol.
So, okay, hold on. So so A, B, C, D, E. Does this have something to do with, like, where these are? Like, the fact that it's on a map. Does that mean, like, these locations are important? I feel like that's probably not relevant right now, because that doesn't help me get out of this place. At least I don't think it does.
The symbol on the tablet
Yeah, I think I'm getting ahead of myself by looking at this. Maybe. Oh, right. So on, of course. So on being king, and Shay is like region. Okay, so yeah, king land. So Ib is 3. Yeah. Do 4 victories. Do 2 river. Right. Okay, so 2 river region. She was blood river. Okay, so Shu is blood, I guess, and then is river. Ooh. Oh, 4. Okay, so victories. Ku'u means enemy victory. Does not mean tabula veritatis. It means enemy victory. Or no, it means people. Sorry, people victory. Yeah, because Ip is enemy, right? Ku. Yeah. Yeah, because U is victory here, and then yeah, Ku is people. People victory. I wonder what that means. Or rather, I wonder what the significance of that is. Is there anything else in, like, the... Yeah, so the symbols themselves. Yeah, if you look at these numbers, 3, that's 2, that's 4. Right, yeah, so that's witness. Okay, yeah, so that's the thing underneath. People, travel, look, right. Okay, yeah, there's some logic to this. Yeah. But again, I think I'm getting ahead of myself. I don't see how this helps me get out of this room. I don't see any other places to use those symbols.
Ex luce veritas. Out of light, truth. It was an old rusty pistol.
I feel like I need more lenses of some kind. I don't know where I'm supposed to put this one. Wait,
It was an old flashlight.
can I? No.
It was a fedora. Oil in the bowl of the lamp fed a wick, illuminating the room with a warm glow.
Too bad I don't have that mirror anymore.
The stone door had sealed us in. Hey. What are you looking for?
I'm not sure yet, but there has to be some way of opening the door.
I knew it represented the tree of life. I knew it was supposed to be the tree of knowledge.
Red-robed and bare-chested, the statue was nothing if not striking.
The figure was facing straight towards me.
Red-robed and bare...
The figure was facing the blue tree. I gave the statue another shove. The figure had its back to me.
Red-robed...
The figure was facing the green pillar.
What if, Yeah, that's true. Who's to say there is a way of opening the door? Once you're in here for good.
So the statues on the fireplace mirrored the ritual. Only a true Gnostic would know that. Or someone who had it explained in an old Vatican manuscript taken from a dead priest.
Lucky me.
The note was written in Latin from the vice prefect of the Vatican archive. It said that the attached scan contained the only information the Vatican had on the Tabula Veritatis. The third passage read, "Pure light, white light, pure light will win." So it was written in the old texts, affirmed by the Tabula Veritatis. And these were the accused's last words. Interesting. There was more about light, and somehow the Tabula Veritatis had a connection. Simeon would have known what it all meant, but unfortunately, Simeon was dead. That would be pointless. That wouldn't work. Nope, I needed to try something else. That was almost a great idea.
God, I feel like I'm on the right on the verge of figuring something out. But I don't know.
That would... That was all...
Why? What? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Maybe I was thinking I could pop the lens of the flashlight out, but I don't think I can do that. Can I shoot
That would
it?
be point...
No. I mean, I can't use the gun for shooting things anyway. Hammer?
I
Smash it with a
needed a
hammer?
That... I need...
Well, no, not the other one. Actually, what if,
I didn't want to burn that.
no.
They were all colored red. I'd seen something like it before.
Yeah? How does that help me? I don't know. But I think, I'm gonna have to stop here because I'm about at my end point of my stream, so we'll have to pick up again next Monday and try to figure this out. So yeah, I don't think we're not concluding tonight, unfortunately, but maybe next time, depending on how well next time goes and how long it takes me to figure this out, and whatever other puzzles lie in store. So yeah, thank you for watching, everybody. We will continue to bang my head against this puzzle and hopefully not get trapped in this tomb for eternity like poor Ganon did. So until next time, let's find someone to raid. Who's doing stuff tonight? Oh, hey. Someone, you were just mentioning Persona 5. And it looks like Nerethia. Who was just mentioning Persona 5? Klutz was. Nerethia's playing Persona 5. Or he's playing Persona 5 Scramble, so let's rate him. Yeah. Cool. So I will see you guys tomorrow for Cook Serve Delicious 2. And yeah, thank you again for watching. Always a pleasure. And I'm looking forward to more of this game, because I'm digging it. And yeah, Cook Serve Delicious 2 tomorrow, and Rust is here on Wednesday, as usual. So I'll see you then. Have a good one, everybody. Take care. And good night. Later. I say later all the time. I should probably say something else, but whatever. Good night.